So Jane spent $42 for shoes. This was $14 less than twice what she spent for a blouse. And the question is, how much was the blouse? Okay, so we need to first find out what are the operations in this problem. What is the variable, the unknown number? So it says that Jane spent $42 for shoes. Okay, so we know that that's how much she spent, $42. Okay, she spent $42 for shoes. This was $14 less than twice what she spent for a blouse. 42 is going to be the result after she spent whatever she spent on the blouse. We don't know how much she spent on the blouse, and then we know that it was 14 less than twice what the blouse cost. So twice what the blouse cost, let's say the blouse is the unknown variable X. So twice what she spent for the blouse, twice X. So X is how much she spent on the blouse. We don't know the exact amount. So it says this was $14 less than this. So 14 less than that would be minus 14. So 2x minus 14 equals 42. How much was the blouse? That's X. We don't know. So we have to solve for the variable X. To do that, we need to bring what's on this side over here so that we eventually have X by itself. So we're going to add 14 to each side. When we do that, that cancels out 14 on the side with the variable X. So we're going to end up with 2x equals 42 plus 14, which is 2 plus 4 is 6, 4 plus 1 is 5. 2x equals 56. Okay, we're not done. You can't say, oh, my answer is 56. No, because we still have to solve the problem. So if we have 2x, that means 2 times x. To cancel it out, you have to divide. So we're going to divide this side by 2 so that we only have x to stand by itself. X will be isolated on this side of the problem, on the left side. So the 2 cancels out because 2 divided by 2 is 1. We know that x is the same as 1x. Okay, we had to divide this side also by 2 because whatever you do on the left side, you have to do on the right side. 56 divided by 2. You can use your calculator if you like, or you can write it this way. 56, and then we make this sign here, divided by 2, which is 2 goes into 5 2 times. 2 times 2 is 4. 5 minus 4 is 1. Bring down our 6. 2 divided by 16 is 8. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. 16 divided by 2 is 8. 16 minus 16 is 0, so your answer is 28. So once you do find out so the first step is I have to find out what is the algebraic expression. What is my algebraic expression to solve this word problem? That's your first step. Your second step is once you have your algebraic expression, you need to solve for the unknown variable. And this is how we solved for the unknown variable. These are the steps here. Another example with just the equation. So here's one. 2x plus 4 equals 12. Okay, so we want to first undo this. To undo it, we have to start with the addition. We don't start with the multiplication. It's the order of operations undone. So you start from the bottom. So whatever you would do first, you're actually doing last in solving an equation. So let's first cancel out the 4. We're going to subtract it on both sides. So minus 4 so that we can bring 4 over on this side of the equation. Okay, so 4 cancels out because 4 minus 4 is 0. Then we bring the 2x down. 2x equals 12 minus 4, which is 8. Now we have 2x equals 8. To isolate your x, for it to stand alone, you have to divide. The opposite of multiplying is division because 2x is the same as 2 times x. I really want you guys to get that because some of you are confusing this with your adding instead of multiplying. 2x means 2 times x. If there's a number next to a variable, it's being multiplied. To undo the multiplication, you have to divide. So we're going to divide 2x by 2. 2x divided by 2, and then the other side is going also to be divided by 2. 8 divided by 2. 2x divided by 2 will get you x. X equals 8 divided by 2, which is 4. Okay, so that is a two-step problem. So you first have to subtract because you have addition. The opposite of addition is subtraction. So we're going to subtract the 4 so that we get 2x by itself. If you subtract it on the one side, you have to subtract it on the other side. Okay, then you end up with 2x equals 8. We had to divide to cancel out our 2 and bring it to this side. So 2x divided by 2 equals 8 divided by 2. The 2 cancels out because 2 divided by 2 is 1. So you only get x. The 1 is invisible. You don't need to put 1. X is 1. We know x is only 1, right? X equals 4 because 8 divided by 2 equals 4. Okay, so I hope you are following along and that you're getting it. If you're not, just let me know and I'll make another video, or I can also upload someone else's video. I want you to understand it by any means. Okay, so that is solving an equation, two-step problem. I'll do one more because I really, really want you to get this. So, let's see, 6x plus 5 equals 47. Okay, so first thing is to undo the addition. To undo it, we're going to subtract 5 on both sides. Okay, 6, so 5 minus 5 is 0, so that cancels out. So you end up with just 6x equals 47. Take away 5 is 42. Then you have to undo the multiplication. To do that, we're going to divide by 6 because we want to cancel the 6 out. And we're going to bring it over to this side, so we have to divide also by 6. 6 divided by 6 is 1, so we end up with x equals 42 divided by 6 is 7. X equals 7. Okay, so 5x. 5x is the same as 5 times x. So I'm going to put that here. 5 times x. Okay, so if 5x, since 5x is 5 times x, if x is 4, 5 times 4 equals 20. So that's all you're doing. You're substituting the x for what it actually is, the value. So x is 4. The value of x is 4. So 5x becomes 5 times 4. Number 2. 29 minus x. Remember, x is 4. So 29 minus x, let's substitute our x for 4. That is 29 minus 4. 29 minus 4 is 25. Okay, number 3. do one where you're doing more than one thing. So 2x minus 2. X is still 4. So this will be 2 times 4 minus 2. So now we're back at order of operations. We have to know what to do first. So you have parentheses and you have multiplication. So we're going to start with the parentheses first. In the parentheses is 2 times 4. 2 times 4 is 8. Bring down your minus 2. 8 minus 2 equals 4. Okay, I'll do another one, number 4. It's up here. Try to. Okay, so we have x. Okay, so number 4. Let's do 9b. I'm sorry, 9x minus 6. Okay, x is 4 still. 9x is the same as 9 times x. So then we have 9 times 4 minus 6. So first you have to compute what's inside of the parentheses. 9 times 4 is 36. 36 minus 6 is 30. Right, I'll do one more. Let's say 4x plus 9 minus 2. Okay, so I cranked it up a bit. So I did put in, now you have multiplication, addition, and subtraction. So remember, x is still 4. So let's put this in parentheses. 4x is the same as 4 times x. So 4 times 4 in parentheses plus 9 minus 2. In the order of operations, you start off with the parentheses, and in the parentheses is multiplication. 4 times 4 is 16. Now you can bring it out of the parentheses. You bring everything else down. 16 plus 9 minus 2. So in the order of operations, when you have addition and subtraction together, you are going to start off with what's on the left side. So you're going from left, this is left, this is right. So from left to right in solving the equation. I'm sorry, solving the problem, because there's no variables anymore. Okay, 16 plus 9 is 25. Then 25 minus 2 is 23. So that's what you'll have as your answer. So you have to remember the order of operations. I'll also upload a image of the order of operations so that you can have that to help you on your quiz tomorrow. Well, it's due tomorrow. I'll upload it today. So I hope everyone's doing good. I can do one more word problem because I know that's what we have the most difficulty with.